different people have reacted differently from the time this announcement was made by our Honorable Prime Minister himself on the 8th of November at 8 p.m. Some people, after hearing this announcement and being part of the order that made this announcement, have quoted Bob Dylan. Some people, the same people who've quoted Bob Dylan, have also conducted polls on their mobile app to tell them 93% are very happy with them. And the same people have done, or the same, our Honorable Prime Minister, there are different ways to react to that. And some people also feel so grieved that crocodile tears are also shed. But I want to first begin my submission today by quoting word to word what one person said or started saying within 1.5 hours of this announcement. I've got a quote. While I am strongly against black money, corruption, I am deeply concerned about common people, small traders. How will they buy essentials tomorrow? This is financial chaos, disaster let loose on the common people of India. The Prime Minister could not get the promised black money from abroad, hence so much drama. I want to know from the Prime Minister how my poorest brothers and sisters who've received their week's hard-earned wage in one 500 rupee note will buy atta chal tomorrow. This is a heartless and ill-conceived blow to the common people, the middle class, the agricultural cooperatives, the tea garden workers, the unorganized labor sector, the shopkeepers, the small businessmen. All will suffer, there will be starvation deaths. So I will carry on quoting. This is no Bob Dylan quote. This is Mamata Banerjee reacting to this decision. Not 10 days, not 15 days, within 2 hours. With all the wisdom of an economist who perhaps has never been to do a PhD in economics, as we heard the very erudite intervention today from our former Prime Minister. The reason is very simple, and the reason is only one word, because Trinamool means grassroots. Grassroots. This announcement has hurt everybody. I'll come to everything. Let me speak. You all are ministers. Behave like ministers. Let me speak now. So, sir, these are some announcements within 2 hours of this announcement. I will carry on, sir, because we need to get a feel. Not everyone likes to hear these announcements, but doesn't matter. Sir, there are more and innumerable reactions as to what was said. So these messages, sir, bringing out the suffering, were put up every day. Bhuka mein marte hai, transport business down hai. This is not an ego battle. This is what she said. This is not an ego battle. 13th, I humbly appeal to the government, to the center, save the common people from more suffering. This is the way it went on, sir. And finally, we, on the 16th of November, the Trinamool Congress went to the Rashtrapati ji and tried to, at its best as it could, with a few other parties, to highlight this on the 16th of November. Sir, to give you the feel as to what exact, I'll take a few more quotes, sir, and here is one example. Tea garden owners have expressed difficulty. This goes on and on. Total chaos. There is anger among housewives. There is anger among traders. There is anger among citizens, employees, and it's getting worse every hour. So the point here is not who said it first or who said it second. The point here is, as we stand here today, There are 14 or 15 opposition parties today who are 16 opposition parties. Now it's no more a solo voice. It is now a chorus of the people. It is a chorus of the people, sir. And now let me get to point by point as to what this can solve and what it can't solve. The first important thing, sir, is everybody is against black money. Everybody is against corruption. Let us make no bones about it. But it's the Trinamool Congress who even mentioned this in Parliament first in 1998. In 2014, we had a demonstration outside and inside. Our first submission to this government is, by doing this demonetization, it is only one part of a larger step. What are you doing to electoral reforms? Because today, electoral reforms is a very, very big issue. 80% of donations which are received by political parties today are from unknown sources. So what are you trying to present by saying this will solve the problem? Point number two, sir. This is point number two, sir. 6% is the black money composition. What about the other percent? What about the gold? What about the real estate? You'll tell me you brought the Benami bill. Sir, let us move on. Let us move on, sir, because we call this the big black scandal. We call this, Mamata Banerjee called this the big black scandal. She said this is a black political decision. She said this is anti-commoner. She said this is a desperate attempt to start a black mechanism. It's very grim, sir, and people are suffering. After this, since it wasn't an ego battle, we offered some concrete suggestions. The first concrete suggestion we offered is, why don't you allow the old 500 rupee notes and the new 500 rupee notes to function parallelly for a longer period of time? That was our first concrete suggestion. As we said, this is not an ego battle. Number two, we said to print more small currency notes. To print more small currency notes. And that brings me to the point, sir, about secrecy.